On the island tonight, more than 3 million people are being forced to hunker down and ride out the storm without power. And for some, that prospect is made even more difficult by not being able to get in touch with other family members on the island. Fox 35's Stephanie Buff-Monty is live in studio with me tonight. Stephanie, you actually spoke with someone who lives on the island. How is it?
Yeah, it's kind of a mess right now. It's really sad and devastating to see what is happening in Puerto Rico. It's a complete blackout over there. All of the island is without power, and we've been getting videos like these throughout the day showing the scary conditions. Earlier today, part of his family is in the southern part of the island that's getting hit the hardest. He hasn't been able to get in touch with them and is left worried for their safety.
I have no communication with them, so I'm not sure how they are passing this hurricane.
Emmanuel Santiago, who lives in Puerto Rico, spoke with me Sunday afternoon right before Hurricane Fiona made landfall. Video shows massive flooding and strong winds in Puerto Rico as Fiona wreaks havoc on the island. Those who live there are facing life-threatening rainfall and dangerous mudslides. The National Hurricane Center says Fiona could bring up to 30 inches of rain to the eastern and southern parts of the island. This river was so flooded you can see it took down a bridge. Hurricane Fiona made landfall almost exactly 5 years after Hurricane Maria.
That really brought out bad memories from Maria. So it is like symptoms from PTSD that you don't know it's there until you experience something like this again.
Santiago is taking shelter in his home in San Juan, and along with everyone else on the island, his power went out. Officials in Puerto Rico say it will take several days to restore. Santiago feels the island wasn't prepared to handle another hurricane, especially with their fragile electrical grid.
It's very similar to what happened with Maria, so it really brings back all the bad memories from that event, and you will expect to not see this again after what happened, but here we are again in the same situation with the same issues.
After Hurricane Maria, more than 120,000 people sought refuge in Florida, many in the Orlando area. SOS Orlando says they're preparing for thousands of people who may come to Orlando, like providing housing, food, and helping them into the workforce.
The level of fear, the level of devastation, the level of scarcity, right? And the debilitating infrastructure on the island has not improved really since Hurricane Maria. And so this is just going to make people who are still maybe up against the fence on whether to leave the island to perhaps make a determination that this might be the time to do so.
SOS Orlando tells me they've learned from the work they did 5 years ago after Hurricane Maria. This weekend, they've been busy collaborating with other organizations and community leaders to help provide resources to those on the island and get ready for those who may come here in the coming weeks.